back, everybody, showing us how to make an indoor-outdoor tabletop garden for our feline friends, our Paige and Shirley. Welcome, guys.
Yes.
I love this. I love this little project. Now, here's the main question for me that I have for you. Why would you make a garden for cats up on a table like this?
Well, if you know anything about kitties, are you a kitty owner?
My whole young life I had cats.
Yes.
Now I got a dog, so I'm very familiar with cats.
Educate them.
Yes. So you know,
it's been a while.
They love to jump. They love to jump high.
Sure.
However, I have 3 cats, 2 dogs. The 2 dogs, if you put anything for the cats down below 2 80-pound labs, it's gone.
You see, that's interesting. I've never had the 2 at the same time.
At the same time,
so
right.
It's a good point.
If you put kitty food on the ground, it could take the cat like an hour to finish it. It would take the dog a second to gulp it down.
Yeah.
Just inhale it.
That's
So
right.
anything that you can put on a tabletop, it's going to be great for cats. They love to play and they love to get up and they love to climb. So we're giving them a place. And then I went to Shirley to find some things to put in the garden.
Yeah, because you know, by instinct, the cats, they just love to nibble on certain plants and grasses. And so a lot of the times, the lawns that we have, when they grow lawn, maybe they have some chemicals or maybe they've been sprayed with something, and we don't want our kitties eating that, so we can grow our own, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that
Or
today.
if you don't want the kitties going outside, because I have coyotes and hawks, so I don't let them outside. So this is stuff we can grow inside
So then they get the benefit of the outdoor grass inside like this, and you can be specific and let, basically give them what they should be having or what they should. Now, you built the table a little bit earlier today.
Yes, I did.
Take us through how we start with that.
This is so easy and so much fun to do. Just go to the hardware store. This is regular plywood. This is 3/4 inch plywood. I went in 1 inch on either side because I'm going to add the legs here. But honestly, you could do this however you wanted it. These are 4x4 legs, and you can cut them. I would say if you do have dogs in the house, measure above the dog.
Yeah.
So,
like my Doberman, I got to go a little higher than
Get
this
a little
one.
higher, yes. But this I thought was a great height. And then I'm just using some drywall screws. Those are 2-inch drywall screws. And that's all we've done is made a little tabletop. Now, because Shirley told me what she was going to do, we took 8-inch pots, and I'm just kind of making sure that they're symmetrical all the way around, and you guys can do this at home. What you want to do here, though, is go around with pencil to the outside. Now, if I made the hole that big, it would fall through. So then you want to go just about 1/4 inch inside, and you can kind of see that pencil line that I'm drawing behind it. Now, same principle happens with the basket. So I measured the top of the basket, and it was about 13 inches. It's really nice to have a lip, because this is what the kitties are going to sit in. Now, to make this hole, I measured what 13 was, and then I measured another inch in, because I want to make sure that the bottom goes in, but it doesn't fall all the way through. Especially, I have a 20-pound cat, so you want to make sure that it does not fall through. Yes. So the tool you will need, you can have the hardware store do everything for you except this part. This is what you'll need a jigsaw for. I was using a drill just to kind of have that beginning spot, and then you can see it's not exactly perfect, but it's little holes for the sides that Shirley's going to fill with lovely plants.
Exactly
And
right.
now I'm adding just 1x2 to the outside, and here comes the stain. You could leave it like this and leave it natural, and cats love to scratch on wood like this, but we stained it just to make it look real pretty. Yes.
Really pretty. Yeah, you did a great job with that.
It's good, and then I love that Shirley comes and adds the greens. What the kitties
A lot
love.
of color. Now, let's get specific with what grasses.
Okay.
Like, how do you choose what grasses to use?
Well, I think the cats already chose for us.
They chose, and they are.
Okay, so cats are attracted to what they call cat grass, and we have some right here, and all that is a mix of like barley, oat, wheatgrass, and it's just a mix that you can grow from seed. And then on the other side over here, the other favorite, cat mint. And cat mint is really cool. It's a plant related in the mint family, as the name is. But what's really interesting is it's got a chemical in it. As you know, when a cat sniffs the cat mint, it kind of gives them a little giddiness, and they start playing, getting a little hyper and being fun. But if they ingest it or eat it, it kind of gives them a little more of a relaxing feel.
Yes.
And so they want to sleep. So that's why Paige made sure to put a little bed in here for them. Isn't that great?
Yeah, I love that. I love
It actually has,
playing around and or take a nap.
It actually, it has the same effect on humans. If you made tea out of like catnip, it would actually relax you. So perhaps it's for us too.
Yes, maybe we can do that.
Oh, after almost any meal, I want to take a nap.
Yeah, there you
It works
go.
for me too. So how do we grow this grass?
All right, let's grow this puppy. So cat grass here, what I've done is I filled this plastic container half filled. You don't want, typically I tell you to put the soil all the way to this line. No, you're going to go below that. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your seed, here I have a blend of the rye, the oat, and the wheat. And so, as you can tell, I've got a lot of seed in here. You see this?
Yeah.
This is not like one every inch. So you make it a very dense cropping of this. And then you make sure it's a little bit wet because you want to make sure that it's going to sprout. And then what you're going to do is you're going to add about an inch, just a little bit, to cover. So like this, guys, you're not burying it completely. We're going to water it, and this is something that you're going to keep moist for the next few days because we want it to sprout. We're going to cover it like a little greenhouse effect. I have a picture here, guys. This is very fast growing. This is like the second day of when it starts to sprout, and then just 3 days later, take a look at this. Nice and dense. And then even a few days later, I have it right here live, and so
we're talking like total about 5 to 7 days right here for this.
Very, very fast.
That is incredibly fast. Yeah. So obviously this will get trimmed down. The cats will be eating.
Well, they're going to mow it down.
They're going to mow it down pretty quick. Yeah. So, right, that's what I mean. So how often do you have to plant it?
Okay, so what you're going to do is this. Once it gets to that point where you see the sprouts, you're going to take this off, keep it nice and moist. As it grows, it's going to take about a week to get to like 6 inches.
That's amazing.
And then you set it out for your cats. But if you want to give them a steady supply, get yourself some seeds and seed about 5 days later, every 5 days, and keep that supply coming.
And then it keeps it rich and growing.
It keeps it, well, they keep growing more.
What about purchasing these? What's the best place?
Simple. Well,
it's
you can find seeds, or you can find plants that are ready grown.
That's what I used to do before I met Shirley.
Okay,
all right, now
check this out. Those plants could cost you $5 each, where you can get some seeds like this for about $3 to $5, and you can grow 10 plants or more of the cat grass.
That's amazing.
So it's pretty good.
Or you go to your grocery store like I did.
And
they're really like at checkout. And I'd be like, thank you very much, taking it home to the cats.
That's easy enough.
Let's see the final steps here because we've got all the grass, we've got the table,
and we've got
the
kitty toys.
A little bit.
So normally I would say add some catnip to the area because cats will be attracted to that, but Shirley's already done that for us.
That's already taken care of.
Cat mint. So I would say just add a couple little kitty toys just to get them interested. But honestly, the plants are going to take care of that for you.
That's right.
And then give them a little place to relax in the middle.
So we're saying it's eat, play, and sleep.
Yes.
The cats are going to love this.
Yes, that could be perfect.
This is amazing. All right.